What's up, YouTube? It's the Action Figure Grader coming back to you with another unboxing video. And the Action Figure Grader is not feeling so great today. I had to get dental surgery this morning, so the entire right side of my face is numb, but slowly converting from numb to a constant throbbing pain. And I am not happy about it. I feel like crap. I feel awful. But I cannot let that stop me from my goals. And my goals are to show you a few more modern and vintage G.I. Joes that came back from Collector Archive Services. They are all over the map, but they are pretty cool. And I've had them for about 3 or 4 days now, but I had a entire brood of my wife's family staying with us for the last 4 days because of Thanksgiving, and so I didn't really have the privacy or the quiet to do a video. So here we are. Let's just get right started with them. I've got I believe seven here, and they're really nice. I've got one that I'll start with that was disappointing, and it was my own fault, but let's go ahead and take a look at it, and I can tell you what happened. The first one here is a 2003 Backyard Patrol Convention Souvenir Firefly 2-pack. This was a limited edition to only 500 sets of Firefly, and it came in two different versions, like an island infiltrator version that's kind of called the Tropical Firefly, and then a Black Dragon, I think it's called Black Dragon Infiltrator Firefly, and it's got the file card there, but it is not complete, unfortunately. I somehow misplaced the accessories. Around the time I was sending all of these in to CAS back in June, I had like 100 different eBay auctions going, and I think I accidentally packed the accessories in with an auction, and I never got them back. So, unfortunately, this item is not complete, so they could not grade it. But they went ahead and archived it anyway, since it was already there. And so, we'll take a look at the grading here. It's 2003 Hasbro G.I. Joe Series 19 Firefly Cobra Saboteur Joe-Con exclusive. And so you see what that A means. That A means archived, so they can't give it a grade. I mean, the figures are near mint. This is a really, really expensive figure set to get. But I somehow lost the accessories, so it's a huge bummer. I'll either sell it or just, have it on display. But a huge bummer I couldn't get it graded. But, it's a lesson learned that you got to really keep track of, all your stuff. And I just had so much going on at the time, and I should have separated them away from all the stuff I had for sale. But anyway, nevertheless, it still looks really cool. But unfortunately, I will not be getting a grade on this one as a result of misplacing the accessories. And, these are about $200, $250 for a set, so I'm not going to be buying another one. But anyway, so that was kind of a disappointment, but there you go, there's one. And I'll just kind of go, I guess, small to large here, but the rest of them are really awesome. This is a Steel Brigade, I believe it was 1989. Yeah, 1989 Hasbro G.I. Joe Series. I can't even read it because of oh, there it is. Series 8 Steel Brigade version 1E mail-away, 85 plus. So it came back with an awesome grade. But these were mail-away figures that you could get customized to your specifications, and there was like 5 different versions of this figure. There was a 6th version that had the gold head. That's very, very expensive. You're talking easily $500 for one of those. But this is the 1E version, so this is the 5th of the 5 that were available that you could mail away for. And he came with a backpack and his rifle, and then he also came with a really cool patch that, this is back in the 80s, man. The denim jean jackets were all in style, so it came with this patch, and it came back with a great score of 85 plus. So really nice, really happy to have that one in my collection. The Steel Brigades are pretty popular figures. So, let's see. Next, I've got the 1991 Brazil mail-away Quick Kick. And so this is not the original Quick Kick that came on the card. I believe that was in 1985. This is the 1991. It came in a poly bag that was available and made in Brazil. And so this is that mail-away figure. These are not particularly expensive to buy. I got one of these, still sealed in the poly bag for, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 bucks. And you can see the nunchucks, sword, and his backpack there. Really cool backpack accessories, how they do that now. You can kind of see the the U-shaped cover for it, and it plugs into behind it there, so it holds it in place really nicely. And he came back with a fantastic score, so you can see the grading there. He came back with a 90+. So pretty awesome score. 1991 Hasbro G.I. Joe Direct, made in Brazil. Quick kick, silent weapons mail away. So really cool figure. It's a nice, for those of you who are maybe on a budget, it's a nice figure to have. You can get graded pretty, inexpensively, and it's much less expensive than getting the 1985 version. That one goes for many hundreds of dollars, but this version is not nearly as expensive. But I got such a great score on it that it's going to look really great with my other G.I. Joes. And I'm sorry I'm slurring my words. Like I said, half my face is numb, so it's kind of sagging, so I can't talk properly. Next one is the 1988 mail away Super Trooper, and this was another really cool figure. They made a big deal about him. He came chromed on his knees, as well as this chest piece. He came with a chrome shield, as you can see there, as well as a chrome gun and helmet. There's his file card there. And he came back with a 90, so an awesome score. 1988 Hasbro G.I. Joe, so it's a 30-year-old figure. Super Trooper mail away, and it came back with a 90. So I mean, that's just you really can't do any better than that for these vintage figures. But it turned out just awesome. Love it. And these are a little more expensive than the Quick Kicks. I think I paid maybe $80 or $90 for him. Still sealed in the bag, and then sent him off to CAS with the bag opened. So. Just an awesome figure. I love that shield. The chrome really stands out. To have one with the chrome that's in mint condition like this is very difficult to find. And I thought he turned out awesome. So, next, we got another mail away. This is the 2018 figure subscription service, Rock and Roll. And he's not a particularly expensive figure either, but he came in a poly bag from the Hasbro, G.I. Joe store. And so I had him graded just because he came with such cool accessories. I thought he'd look awesome. And, he's kind of the grenade launcher / machine gunner guy. So it's got his file card there, his machine gun, his Gatling gun type thing, as well as the ammo belt, a smaller assault rifle, and that's kind of like his backpack that holds all the ammo as well. And, you can see Gatling gunner, Rock and Roll. And he came back with an awesome score also. He came back with a 90+. 2018 FSS Collector Club mail away, Rock and Roll Gatling gunner. So that one just turned out awesome, I thought. Probably overkill to get him graded, but I just had him sitting in a poly bag, and I thought it would look good with my other FSS figures. And let's see, we got two more. The next one is an interesting one. I like Wreckage. Wreckage is a figure that originally came out, I believe, in 2003 as a Toys R Us exclusive. He's basically a Firefly reprint or remold, recoloring, whatever you want to call it. He's got the same grease gun as well as the same backpack and flip phone. But he's recolored and is a good guy. So here he is. That's his file card there. And then there was also a JoeCon exclusive. I think it was in 2015. We'll look at the sticker in a second. But so I got version 1 and version 2 in the same case, and I thought it turned out awesome. But this was a JoeCon exclusive, Tiger Force Wreckage. And here's the grading for it. 2003 and 2015 Wreckage version 1 and 2. Version 1 is the Toys R Us exclusive, and then the version 2 is the JoeCon exclusive, and it came back with an 85 also. So really nice, really nice. I liked having them both in the same kind of case. I thought that turned out really nice. And then finally, we got the coup de grace, as the French would say. It's completely unnecessary and complete overkill here, but I've got a 3-pack of the JoeCon exclusive Hellavipers from the 2016 JoeCon. They came in a sealed 3-pack, and I had all 3 of them mounted in the same case. And as you can see, it's just an absolutely massive case. We'll see if I can get it to focus a little better here, and I'll zoom up a little bit so you guys can take a closer look. But just ridiculously large, and it came back with a 90. It's the 2016 JoeCon exclusive Helliviper set, but he's got they come with a really cool thrusters for their for the helicopter, and then there's the helicopter piece that plugs into their back, so they have like kind of mini helicopters, and then they also come with an assault rifle and a pistol, and just turned out awesome. So it's massive. I don't know where I'm going to put this thing. It's completely over the top, but I just thought it looked really cool, and I just had them sitting in a poly bag, so why not get them graded? Hey, that's my name after all. I am the grader. I am the action figure grader. So that is it. I just wanted to show you what came back from CAS. It's a completely ridiculous kind of smorgasbord of different items, but they really turned out awesome, and you know, very happy to have them in my collection. So thanks for watching. I'll be back soon.